Here on Triple J, a lot of people don't know, but 2 of those J's stand for JoJo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's only natural that we have you here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw the tour poster from when you were last in Australia in like 2020.
Just a baby.
Baby, only 4 years ago, but just a baby.
Just a baby.
What do you remember about that trip and like what did you want to do coming back this time?
Okay, so that was like the best trip ever because we came here 2 weeks early to rhinestone all of my tour props here. And then what happened was the tour props actually got held up in customs, so we weren't able to work on them. So the last 4 days of those 2 weeks absolutely sucked because we had to do 2 weeks worth of work in 4 days and like pull all-nighters. It was awful. But those 2 weeks, we just had so much fun. Like we got to go exploring. We got to go have so much fun. I think we were either in Brisbane or Melbourne, but so much fun. Literal so much fun.
So how's this time around been so far?
It's been so nice. I spent most of my time up in Melbourne. And then now I'm here in Sydney, and I'm here for a second. I'm here till the 5th. I'm taking a little adventure too as well to Queensland, which will be really fun. I've never been.
Nice.
What are you going to do up in Queensland? Do you know the itinerary yet?
Not a clue. We're literally there for 24 hours.
Surprise.
I know that you're a Disneyland girl. There are other theme parks.
That's
in
what
Queensland.
my friend was saying. My friend was like, "It is theme park land." They don't really like theme parks. I like theme parks, but I only go for other people. But I was like, if it's the occasion, then it's the occasion. We gotta go.
And I love that this time around you can say things like, me and my friends, they're taking me up
Yeah.
to Queensland. They're taking me around. Melbourne.
Yeah.
This time you have friends.
It's
here in
unreal.
Australia.
Literally 3 of my best friends are in Aussie. One of them's not anymore. One of them is now. I don't know. No one knows where G Flip is. I don't think. But yeah, let me not talk about them. Like we don't all know who they are. I think they're doing shows in Bali right now.
Wow.
But they were here for a second while I was in Melbourne. That was nice.
For those who don't know, how did that friendship come about?
So random. So Flippo asked me to perform with them on their drummer tour. They were like, would you ever come out and do Gay for me? And this was actually a time in my life where I've never told this story publicly, where I had just finished being on Special Forces. And I told myself, I was like, I'm never changing my fun life, my personal life for work ever again. And I was supposed to be on a fun vacation with my friends in Florida. And so I told G, I was like, I can't. Like, I'm not in town. Like, I would love to. Like, thanks for asking me, but I can't. And they were like, all good, no worries. Like, whatever, next time. And then an hour went by and I was like, why did I say no? I called them. I was like, I'm so sorry. That's so embarrassing. Like, I'll be there. I will be changing my ticket. I will be there. And they actually got me out of that headspace of like, sometimes work does come first. You know what I mean? And that's okay too. But they kind of helped create that healthy balance again. So anyways, did Gay for me at their concert. It was awesome. And prior to seeing them live, I knew about Gay for Me and I knew about Worst Person and I knew about Be Your Man, but I didn't necessarily know about all their music. And after their show was like, oh my God, like they're honestly the most talented artist I've ever seen in my life, ever heard in my life.
So how did they initially reach out? Was it through DMs? Was it
Okay, if I
text?
go back in our timeline, we have DMs and somehow they had my number. But I don't remember how we got there.
It seems very G.
I
got JoJo's number.
I literally don't remember how we got there. I gave them my number in DMs, but like I don't remember like what the like lore was beforehand. But then yeah, after their concert, I literally was like, I want to learn how to drum. Like I want them to teach me. And I didn't tell them this though. I was like, but I want to be like them. And then like 2 days later, they're like, hey mate, if you ever wanted to like drum, like I love teaching people how to drum. Like I used to be a drum instructor and like I would love to teach you. And I was like, you have no idea. Like I literally was thinking the same thing. So then they got me into the drums. And then on my birthday this year, they oddly happened to be in Orlando and I was in Orlando. We were going to Disney and they were like, hey, like me and my baby, I want to go to Disney. Like, what do you recommend? And I was like, that's the day you have off and you want to go is my birthday. We are going. Come with us. And ever since then, we've literally been, literally family. They're the best older sibling to me. We have the best relationship. Just so family. It's I can't explain it. I'm so grateful for it because it's a friendship that I never ever want to live without.
Now, you did bring up Dance Moms.
Of
I was a
course.
huge fan as a teen. So was my sister. She went
Oh, I
to
love
Chloe's meet and greet.
Oh, I love it.
As a child.
Yep.
Has a photo of a very slick back type bun. But
Yep.
we did want to bring back
Me
the
today.
pyramid.
Yeah.
And we, if we're kind of imagining the pyramid, of course we know kind of 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, 1 on the top. We're going to give you some things and you have to put them on the pyramid.
Easy.
Okay, first up, line dancing.
Oh no.
You've got 3 spots at the bottom, 2 in the middle, 1 at the top.
And I don't get to know the rat. I don't get to know. Okay, honestly, like my one of my closest friends like got me into line dancing right now. I'm gonna say in the middle row.
Okay,
I'm gonna say middle row.
Okay, middle row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think second on the middle row because I feel like you're gonna have some other good things. So
Okay.
I think second on the middle row.
Okay, second one, Disney adults.
Disney adults bottom. Just like me, baby. Bottom.
Yeah, Disney adults give bottom energy.
Bottom.
Okay. Next up is getting karma.
Getting karma. I'm gonna say bottom, but almost to the second row.
Okay.
Almost to the second
It's
row.
close.
Next one, being a child star.
Uh-oh. See, the problem here is if I say bottom, I'm gonna say second row. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say second.
Okay.
I'm gonna say second row because I did enjoy being a child star.
You're going to
Okay.
be fair. Okay, so now we have one left on the bottom and one left on the top. The country of Poland.
No, and I don't get to know what the top is. I don't get to know what the other is. Oh, I love Poland.
Could you give us some?
Those are my people. Karmato suka.
Yes.
Anyways, top of the pyramid. They have to be.
Top of the pyramid.
But what's last? I'm so scared.
Okay, the last one is grinding the beans.
Top of the pyramid. It's like the episode where Abby took me off the bottom of the top and put it on the top. Okay, wait. Now knowing what I know, grinding my bean, Poland, line dancing, child star, karma, Disney adults.
Wow.
Gorgeous. I reckon that's a fully fledged pyramid.
It's a good pyramid. Y'all did good with
Really
that.
good
Wow.
pyramid.
And obviously, you're a big fan of G. You did say you were familiar with the Leica version. You're across Triple J.
I'm like the number one fan. Obviously, with Flip being one of my literal family members, one of my best friends, I have seen, I remember like to them seeing them when Worst Person was like, I think it was number 2 last year on Triple J's Hottest 100. And like, I remember seeing them and how big of a deal that was to them. And I remember them telling me like, you don't understand, like as a kid, like this is what this was life. Like the goal was Triple J's Hottest 100. And I don't know, we played this game actually when we were in Disney on my birthday where I was quizzing them on their career and I was quizzing them on their song. And one of the things that I quizzed, like I would sing a lyric and then they would have to sing what song it was. And I would make it very hard. Like I'd be like, what? And they would have to like fill it in, right? What have you done to me? I lost my, anyways. So they have this one where it's a cover of Are You Gonna Be My Girl? And it was I think it was at One Night Stand. And they started and they're like, this one was also number 1 in the Hottest 100. And so I said that and I was like, what's that one? And they immediately were like, Triple J, One Night Stand.
Wow.
Are You Gonna Be My Girl? Like, yeah. I'm across all Triple J. I love how Hobby makes Flippo. And this is my first ever thing with Triple J. I actually had a press day the other day and I had a thing with Triple J and it canceled. And I was like, really? That was the one we were looking forward to. That was the one we were looking forward to, but you know what? It's all good because we're here now.
Yeah.
We're here now. What would you vote if you could put one song in the Hottest 100? What would that vote be? Over the past
Vote.
year,
Number one vote.
Of the past year,
your number one vote.
I mean, karma. But let me take it down a notch. Let me not. It has to come out within the last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
It's hard off the dome.
it is hard off the
And it has to be an
dome.
original song, right?
I mean, we can bend the rules.
Can I
We can bend the rules.
can I say Flip's Cruel Summer from
Yeah.
the version?
Oh
100%.
yes, you can
Yeah.
vote for like versions.
Okay, so like a version Flip.
Yeah,
G
the
Flip
Wiggles
Cruel
covering
Summer.
Tame Impala won the Hottest 100 a few years ago.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Cruel Summer, G, absolutely.
And before we let you go, obviously you are here to perform the TikTok Awards.
Yes.
What side of TikTok are you on at the moment?
Oh man, I'm on Grinding My Bean TikTok.
Is it weird seeing your like own stuff on TikTok?
It's
Like a lot
super.
of people using your sounds.
Yeah, and like seeing what people do with it, it honestly cracks me up. Like I love seeing it. I love feeding into it. Yeah, it's hilarious. What other sides? I'm on like Mom Talk with like kids. Like, yeah, what I feed my toddler in a day. Like those are my like, come do my kid's hair with me. Like clearly, Freddie, Eddie, and Teddy need to come sooner rather than later.
She's preparing.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm on Dance Mom's TikTok. I'm on like funny political TikTok. Like
Yeah.
funny things. Just like nothing matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly have a pretty good For You page. I'm not gonna lie.
Keep it that way.
Yeah.
You gotta gatekeep it.
Feed the algorithm.
Gotta
Feed
get
the
it.
algorithm.
Yep.
Interact.
Absolutely.
With JoJo Siwa. What a pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Y'all were lovely. Thank you.